take off.
Alright guys, well, I'm not going to be giving a review because there are plenty of them out there. What I'm going to be giving you is my personal feelings about this computer, the Asus G73JW, how I feel it should be spent and used and bought and whatever, and just that. It's almost like impressions, but even more, it's more like my advice to people who are looking for this computer. Anyway, with some backstory to it, I was looking into buying a laptop in September because my desktop was becoming old and it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do anymore. So I had to upgrade somehow. Well, because of the situation that I'm in and where I'll be soon, it would have made more sense for me to buy a laptop. Well, I wanted a laptop that could play everything, all my games, and then, you know, everything else be as powerful as my desktop, and then some. Well, I stumbled across this while looking into laptops because I was prepared to spend, probably somewhere around $2,000. I was prepared to shell out that much for a computer. But I came across this while looking through Exotic PC and CNET reviews and stuff, and I looked at it, the JH originally, and I was like, huh, well, that looks like a good computer. Did more research on it, and I realized this thing is great. I don't see why not. So before I bought it, a couple weeks before I made the purchase, I went to the Asus website and stumbled across this specific model because the only problem I had with the JH was that I don't like ATI. I prefer NVIDIA for some reason, but they solved that with this model. So I bought this one specifically back in October. I got it about a week before Halloween. I bought it early October and got it a week before Halloween, and ever since then it hasn't given me problems at all, and the thing is great. But I mean, you can find this all the specs and all you need to know about games and all that from other videos. I'm gonna give you what I think kind of annoys me and how I feel you should purchase this, or the conditions you should purchase this in. First thing, this thing gets dirty really easily. For me, that bothers me because I need a clean computer. That's just me. This grate, the speaker grate, gets these little white specks in it and dirt specks and whatever you want to call it, but it's really hard to clean them out. Literally impossible. So yeah, and me, I live in a house with animals, so I get a lot of cat hair everywhere. And you can see it all over this thing easy because it's black, matte black. That's nothing against the design flaw, but if you like to keep things clean, it's going to be hard. I can guarantee you that much if you buy this. With the keyboard, sometimes it misses my strokes, but I had friends use it before, and they said it was just fine. So it might just be my style of typing, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna see if you can see it. Underneath this control key, or yeah, the control key, you might not be able to, but there's an LED underneath there that's kind of dying. I don't think I can get it, but yeah, it's there. You probably see it under the yeah, it's under the alt better. You see that dull LED? Yeah, I've got it there and I've got a slight one here. But that aside, those are the only two things, and it kind of bothers me because I paid a lot of money. I expect it to be good, but you really don't notice it after a while. That aside, alright, those are really the only two kind of bad, not even bad, things about this computer that I could say. What can I say? If you're looking to buy, I bought a laptop because I was tired of sitting in front of a desktop. I played games for long periods of times, and it kind of got annoying having to sit down in a chair. So I wanted to lay down while playing games, because whenever I play my PS3, I used to lay down, but I couldn't do that with the computer. So I bought this paired with the situation I'm in. But that aside, if you're looking, I would say if you're buying a laptop, if you're looking into gaming laptops, you should probably have already bought or have a gaming desktop. That way, you start with the cheaper option, than going to the more expensive. Because when you buy this laptop, the stuff that you have in it, you could make in a computer, in a desktop specifically, for cheap. Way cheaper than you would for this. With the laptop though, that extra $800 that you spend all goes to the mobility of this computer. Granted, it's not nearly as mobile as a smaller computer or a smaller laptop. This thing is extremely convenient. I had friends land at my house a couple times and they had all these wires in these desktops. All I had to do was pick this up from my room, walk into the kitchen, put it down, plug my power cord in and my mouse, and I was good to go. 2 wires. That easy. No internet cord, no nothing. Everything just connected just like that. It's that convenient. And that's exactly what this computer is. You're paying $800, roughly $800, if not more or less, whatever you want to say, for just the convenience of the computer. But that aside, if this is your first gaming machine, gaming PC, look into desktops first. If you've had a desktop and you don't want another desktop, you want a laptop, this is your answer. This is somewhat in the range of most people, if you can afford it. 1,800, somewhere around there. Anyway, ran out of time there, but yeah. So as I was saying, I think I said the last thing I said was if you're in the price range, but whatever. It's in the price range of a decent, what you'd expect to pay for a laptop. But again, just reiterating, you have to ask yourself this question when buying it. Is this computer, is the mobility, which is what you're paying for, is that what you want? Because there are plenty of different cheaper and just as good options out there, with the only compromise being your comfort. So you need to make that choice and do your best. If you bought this computer, look forward to it. This is an amazing thing that you will not be disappointed in. Unless you had a state-of-the-art computer, I don't know why you're buying this laptop then, but if you didn't have a computer that's better than this, you will not be disappointed. It works amazingly well. If you've never owned a laptop, and you've never owned a desktop, a gaming desktop specifically, hell, even if you've owned a desktop, that might be more comparable, but I'm saying more specifically towards a laptop meant for gaming, where you'll sit on it for more than 3 hours in a row. It gets kind of uncomfortable. But that aside, if you've never owned a computer where you sat on it for more than 5 hours at a time, you might want to look somewhere else. But if you have, and you know what you're looking for, and this is what you're looking for, buy it. There, you can't go wrong. So, alright, I'll see you guys later, and enjoy your computers, guys. If you bought it, welcome to the, I'd say welcome to the family, but it's more like welcome to the club. See ya!